Hello again, YouTubers. It's me, Marcy. The Avon lady. Anyway, I was thinking about YouTube recently. And I'm thinking, you know what? There's a lot of stuff on YouTube. I mean, not just a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. I mean, forgetting about the stuff that's been featured and everything else, I mean, there's like lots of stuff. I mean, you can find just about anything on YouTube, and I know because I've looked. I gotta tell you, in the beginning, I was a YouTube junkie, but then I went on my 12-step program, and now I've learned to pace myself. Well, I will admit, when I first found YouTube, I was a bit of a junkie. You started putting in things, things you wouldn't think you'd be able to find, and they were out there. I mean, people say you can find that on eBay. I find more things on YouTube than I do on eBay. I mean, I pretty much find a lot of things on eBay, but, that I'm looking for, but there are things that I haven't found. There hasn't been something that I haven't found yet on YouTube that I've been looking for. And then, of course, sometimes one thing leads to another, and then you see this, and you see that, and blah, 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 blah. And then, of course, you're subscribing, and you're looking, it's like, oh my gosh. And then you start putting in things like animals, or funny, or comedy, or, or just the stars, or like Abbott and Costello, or, whatever. Putting things about pets, there's instructional videos, how to speak French, how to decorate, books, investigations, this, that, the other thing. I mean, you name it, it's out there. And I think really that YouTube is great because it gives us a chance to kind of do things that we maybe normally wouldn't do, or things that we really want to do, and we can kind of share it with the whole world. Even though the whole world's not really, like, I mean, we know that they're out there. Some people have, like, 50 million views, so you definitely know that they're out there. But, still have that frog in my throat. But, sometimes, when you start getting into it, people just want to see, what they can do to get more subscribers. It's almost kind of like a high kind of a thing. But then, of course, once you get the subscribers, you got to, kind of do things to kind of keep their interest and, whatnot. I'm just doing it and seeing where it happens, what happens and where it goes. So I'm just kind of doing some random vlogs, and then in between I'll put in some other stuff, that I can't think of off the top of my head. But I will say this. Totally awesome movie. Love it, love it, love it. I gotta tell you, seeing John Travolta on the screen dancing, especially at the end, the last segment, the whole thing, it cracks me up. I mean, it was a very good movie. It was a very perky movie, and it was very enjoyable. Yay, Nikki Blonsky, she did an awesome job. Zac Efron, I think this is his best role. Queen Latifah, totally cool. I mean, everybody else too, Michelle Pfeiffer, Elijah Kelly, Amanda Bynes. I mean, the whole thing, it was just a totally great movie. This was the best movie. Didn't like the other one. This one was much, much better. I guess it's a musical thing, plus it's all kind of, it's great. If you haven't seen it, see it. I've been playing that like about 1.5 million times. If I'm doing work around the house or something like that, I'll, pop that in, or I'll pop this in. Pirates of the Caribbean, At World's End. It's great because the movie actually comes full circle. And the thing that I really love about this movie is the fact that they recycle all the jokes from the first movie into the second, and then recycle them again in the third, and they all do it in like a different way, and it's totally hysterical. It's very clever. And I gotta tell you, for pirate lore and everything else, I mean, it was great. I was very impressed with it. So this is one of my other movies. I'm sure I know that and Hairspray by heart. And I gotta tell you, the best part about Hairspray. Another scene that I love is when the initial meeting between Link and Tracy. She's sitting here, she's like so terrified, and she's like, you know, and he bumps into her, and you know, and then he goes, sorry little darling, hope I didn't dent you, do. And then he leaves, and then the transition on her face, that goes from sheer terror to, I mean, it is so perfect. I gotta tell you, I don't think anybody else but her could have done this. Could have done this part as well as she did. Perfect. Perfection. It was so hysterical. You know, when I babysit, what we do is, you know, sometimes what we'll do is we'll put in the Hairspray CD and the songs, and we start, you know, dancing around and stuff like that, you know, to it, or, you know, do these games to it. Or sometimes we'll just start singing it in the car, you know. Anyway, that's about it. I'm not going to take up too much more time. It's a random rant, and that's it. Bye!